Hello. Oi. Oi. I was still... I had my mic on and I could hear it and it was crazy. I scared myself. Hello, shrimplings. Welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining today's second part of the Monika Dakimakura. Woo! Woo! Let's see who it is. Kira first again. Nice. Keep that going. I see Sonic. Hello, Sonic. This one's for you. I see Abraham. Hi, Abraham. Welcome. I see. Buddy. Hi, Buddy. Buddy. Thank you so much for joining. Every time I look at your icon, instead of Buddy, I almost call you Teto. Always. I see Pretz. Hi, Pretz. Welcome. And then. Oh, my one and only. Aegis. My one and only White Knight, my beautiful wife. Hello. How are you guys? What? Why does she have a mustache? What did it mean? What do you mean? She's always had one. You guys don't remember me? Don't remember like me drawing it the last stream? They can stop me from being top shrimpling. It's not a fight. But YouTube does give you like a funny little badge if you comment a lot. So if that's what you're after, it's fine. No? What do you mean no? I mean, it's right there. I drew it last time. It's right there. What do you mean no? Maybe? Of course it's right there. She's always had it. I don't know what you guys mean. It's like an important part of Music Dress Monika. I'm very surprised that it's Sonic, who was the Sonic Speed, who was the designer of Music Dress Monika, doesn't remember it. I think it's a really important detail, right? Almost as like her satchel and her necklace and stuff. Oh, hi Roya, welcome. That scream was coughed because I was the top and it wouldn't give me the rank. I mean, it looks like he gave it to you. You have it right now. You can't gaslight me. I was doing other things for the stream. And I didn't have time. I was gonna have the original Monika sprite with a mustache too. But I ran out of time. And I didn't want to make you guys, my shrimplings, wait for a silly joke. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the mustache while I fix other things about her design. I finally took a reference photo of and like studied a lot bodies from this side and stuff. Turns out, like if you try it right now, it's pretty impossible to put your arm all the way back from your back, right? Like all the way like behind your back, starting from your shoulder. Like that's pretty much physically impossible. And here I pretty much dislocated her arm. So let's fix that first before we start dressing her up. Mustache Monika seems normal to me, right? It looks like it just belongs with her. Like if you zoom out and stuff, I think she looks pretty nice with the mustache. Owls. Oh, hello, Owls. Welcome. welcome. Moneyplier. It even looks like he had like a... Markiplier has a funny little icon, no? With like the hand and stuff. She's almost doing that pose. Oh man. She's almost doing the pose where he's like this. Just for that, let's color it pink. Because I remember he has like a pink mustache, right? Let's make sure Monika has the pink Markiplier mustache. And he has like the little tufts like this. There we go, look at that. So, we're gonna shave her at the end. But for now, I think I like that. I think I like her like that. It just kind of complements her eyes. It's a me, Monika! No, wait, how would you say? I mean, like Mario, but like with her voice. Like, it's a me, Monika! We love dislocated arms. We don't! They hurt a lot. I say this as a person who has never dislocated her arm in her entire life. So let's fix it. I'm gonna cut all of this into another layer. Layer new, layer B, I cut. So that way, you know, in case we mess up, we have that as a reference again from where I want the clavicle to end and stuff, like right here. So yeah, apparently your shoulder doesn't work like that. So I would have to draw like this. And then, yes, the arm starts from here, like this. But I need to draw the actual arm. Like, from the side of the body. That this part, it's also like, it needs to be something like this. And we need to draw her arm. And it would actually bulge out a little bit. And it's around this part where it can actually go behind. Like, the thing is, the back comes from here, right? The back of the body. So it's something like this. And you can have your arm like this. Right? And then, yeah, it does the funny thing. Let me fix it. Let me make it better. Because that looks kind of not great. Yeah, something like this. It's really difficult because, you know, you have to still have the idea that the arm is going backwards, but also that I think I'm gonna have to change a little bit of the shoulder shape, because the way I had it in my picture was like this, right? And the arm went kind of like this, and you could see the back like going there a little. So it was something like this. I don't remember. Oh my god, I don't remember. Oh, I'm turning 23 tomorrow. I'm scared. Oh, happy early birthday, Roya. I remember you told us it was June 3rd. I know time zones are kind of difficult though. So I'm very excited for your birthday. Woo! What are you gonna be doing? How are you gonna be celebrating, huh? Are you gonna go eat somewhere special? I would hope so. That's your birthday. So yeah, it'd be something like this for the drawing. Happy early birthday, Roya! Woo! Oh yeah, the autofilter is kind of crazy. Like, I don't even have like funny words or anything like in there. YouTube, I guess, just plays it safe a lot. Funny enough, I'll share this with Jarl. Tomorrow is the second anniversary since I made the music dress. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Congratulations, music dress, Monika! Woo! Woo! This is confetti. Imagine this is confetti. Music dress, Monika! Hell yeah! I'll just say it in the Discord. Shout out the shrimp court. Someone pin it. I already pinned it. At the beginning. I'm pretty sure it's still there. I'm gonna stay home since my family will be busy. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys are gonna be able to celebrate later. That's usually how it goes for like birthdays when you're already an adult. Like, I can't remember the last birthday that I celebrated that was actually on my birthday. I think on my birthday sometimes, you know, like we go out to eat somewhere and stuff. But that's pretty much about it. Because everyone else, you know, is like, they have things to do and stuff. Good thing is that it's like during summer, so it's not that bad. And usually we can celebrate it that same weekend. But yeah, it's kind of terrible. I'm just drawing this, you know, like, not a lot of realism because we're going to... I'm drawing the chest like this. Not a lot of realism because we're going to cover it with clothes anyway. And I'm just drawing the top to like kind of get a feel for where the clothes should go. Also because I don't want YouTube to ban me. It's not pinned? Yes, it's right there. It's like, it says that it's pinned. Okay, I'm gonna stop pinning it. And then I'm gonna hit this as it, and it's pinned again. Yeah, it's that yellow message thing, I think. We're gonna celebrate with going out to dinner with family from my sister-in-law's family. Oh, that's nice. Woo! Hell yeah. I hope you were able to choose your own restaurant. That happened with me too this year. We went bowling the day after my birthday. Although the day prior, we also picked up my Switch too. Talk about a cool birthday gift. Like at that point, it doesn't even hurt, right? To not be celebrated like right on your birthday. I'm thinking of also getting a Switch to with my little brother Ryan Gosling as well, but it's gonna have to wait, I think, till Christmas rather than summer. All right. Also, this leg has to be a little bit more inside, not that outside. Yeah, something like this. It looks really nice. I'm still really happy with how it's turning out. Alright, so it's time to dress her up. Dress her up. I should actually like draw all of like her like the sketch and stuff. And I should actually make it like the real size of the Dakimakura, which is gonna be all of this. And then draw on top. But I think first I'll sketch the outfits and then I'll do all of that. This is gonna be like the main body like base. It's just it's way easier to draw like small and then afterwards you kind of do the line art and you don't have to correct a lot of shapes and stuff. So let's put like body base. Lower the opacity. Alright, the mustache has to go in the body base as well. Very important part of the body base. My nephew will be there too. Yay! The nephew! Baby nephew! I remember him. Aw. Be careful with him. Babies are very sensitive. Like to our hands and things like that. Every birthday I do something new. I had a sleepover for 18 and then for my 19, me and my homeboys ate at Chili's. Ooh, que rico. Chili's is awesome. Ya me dio hambre. I'm so hungry now. I had a crazy adventure on my 19th because my ride got towed. No! No! What do you mean? What a crazy birthday gift. Happy birthday, you get to walk. Oh man, what? You're making me hungry. Oh yeah. Chili's is probably my favorite American restaurant. They have these fried cheese mozzarella cheese things that I live for. You should 100% ship the actual drawing with the mustache in the end. I should. I'm gonna give it to Sonic. And it's gonna be like mustache alt. Mustache alt version. This has to be way lighter because I can't see. I hope you guys can see it a little bit. It's just if I put it... I don't know how people do it where they draw like the line art and stuff with the sketch like at 50%. I feel like I can't see where my actual line is. So I always keep it at like 20, 15. Sometimes even 10. Just because, you know, I can't tell if the lines look good or not, if the shape actually comes through. So, let's do this. She's like a little bit of shouldered here. The dress is kind of like this. And then we have sleeves. I think the sleeve should actually be something more like this. Because she's like leaning on that side, right? So probably be something like this. That it's like crumpling up at that side. Sorta, kinda. I low-key want a baby. Goofy ass big eyes creatures. Oof. Very goofy creatures, but also very expensive. I also want a baby eventually, but not yet. Not yet. I am enjoying my shrimp freedom. Because shrimp babies are very pricey. very pricey for today's day and age. The sleeve should actually fall on this side, like be very stuck here. And do something like this. I always make her sleeves like pretty long. I think that's correct. I think there was a few days ago. While I was at Phoenix. I draw with the sketch fully there. No, Sonic, that's so hard. That's so hard to draw. Akira's telling the birthday story. We ate at Chili's, went downtown, adventured around the thrift shops, went to an arcade. Everyone but my bestie left. We leave the arcade later. His car gets out. And we have to walk across town. Almost get shot, get his car, and then went home. Why did he get towed? Did he, like, park somewhere where he shouldn't be? That's, like, I think the only reason why cars get towed, right? Okay, first let's draw the ribbon thing right here at the middle. Something important when you're drawing things that are going around a body, you know, it's very easy to just do them like this, but take some time to think about the actual like three-dimensionality of the body, right? Because things don't just warp around like this. They think about like the anatomy and stuff, how the body starts wrapping around, things like that. And that's gonna give your clothes a little bit more of realism to them. Right? Instead of me doing this, right? We're going a little bit like more exaggerated on the curve, and that way it looks more realistic. There we go. He was pissed at me because I was acting so casual and he was freaking out all the way over. I would be freaking out too, man. What the fuck? My car gets towed. Sometimes it's really hard. I mean, depending on which country you live in, sometimes it's really hard to get it back. Here in Mexico, if your car gets towed, it's like a whole thing you have to do. And sometimes, like I said, like they charge you for the tow and everything, and sometimes they overcharge you trying to like get a bribe or something. And then it's really easy if you don't have the money to not see your car in like a month or something like that. You have to be very careful with getting your car towed. Let's draw the little bow on her hand. For her glove. The little frills. Like this. And we also have to draw the ribbons. They go a little bit high. All the way up here. Like this, I think. Sorta, kinda. They do look like the ribbons. For the gloves. There. She has sleeves that at least goes to her elbow. Oh, I've always drawn her with sleeves like 3/4 from the arm. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I'm reading all of the chat. We're very talkative today. I was so happy that Toy Story 3 the game has got the complete edition and Rayman Legends Retold is coming in October. I love the Toy Story 3 game. I played on the Wii when I was a kid. I always saw that game when I had like my it was like for the Wii, right? And everything. I just never got it. Like, I always got super intrigued by the fact that it was like a sandbox. I suppose something like Gmod or something. But I never got it. So I might actually try it out now that you say that the definitive edition is coming over. I think I'll try it and see what's up. Okay, now skirt, difficult skirt because she's like laying down. So the skirt should like go around her legs, but very like squished down, at least on this side. I think something like this, and it has to be a little longer. Like this. And we'll figure out how it falls in a moment. The babies are not expensive. They have a lot of DLCs and microtransactions. DLC, your baby gets to eat. One day a little shrimpy will be born in your arms. Oh, I hope so. I don't know. I'm thinking of taking it out like a tumor, like a C-section. I was born through a C-section. I think that's the best way to have a baby. I don't know. Never had one. But I was a C-section baby. And I think my shrimp mom said it was better than a natural birth. Because, you know, you just forget about it. I think it's more dangerous the more birds like that you have, but I'm not planning on having more than one. I don't know. We will see the state of the world, how it is. We will see how it goes. Completing the skirt. Dressing them up is always like my favorite part because it's really not that hard. Especially with Monika. I feel like I kind of want to make her back bow a little visible from here. Yeah, something like this. It's not gonna make a lot of sense because it would mean that her bow is like super big and huge, but I wanna show it. You know, that it's there. Yeah, something like that. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh, the story about the friend. College parking, wrong spot. He thought it was the right spot. Oh. Do you guys have like parkimeters and stuff? I mean, I guess so, right? Like in the United States and stuff. That's a really easy way to tell the right spot from the wrong spot. I never played any of the Toy Story games. How are they? I have no idea. But Sonic says they're surprisingly fun. Probably having adventures or something. Skip. When does this baby thing get good? Skips the teenage years. Oof. Oh, nah, tampoco. Not that far. It was because, actually, the reason why I enjoy, you know, being... well, I like thinking about a baby and stuff is because I had a lot of fun being part of, like, my little brother's life. I saw him get born and stuff. My little brother, Ryan Gosling. And it actually, you know, it made me really enjoy being a big sister. Is why here I am being a big sister to all of you, too. And it's made me want to try to be a mom, maybe at some point. But, you know, it's still on we'll see. We'll see. Because like I said, a baby is like a very big responsibility. And it's really pricey to have one. So, we will see. Oh, this has to be a little bit more close to the body here. This part is a little tricky, but I think we got it. I like where the skirt hangs. because of the leg. Like this. And then we can go over the leg. And I think it actually would end somewhere around here. Yay! Dress! Big dress, big skirt. Sorta, kinda. Oh, actually, I think her legs are like way too long for her torso. A little bit, actually. Let's make it a little shorter. Let's change the body base too. The legs, you know, you'll have them in the right size. It depends on your body, right, and stuff. You can have longer legs than usual, but normally is if you take the length of it starting from the knee and then all the way to the hip where it starts, it should have to be the same length. Like it should have to be like at least around this length on the torso. If you notice, we have a big exceedant right here, so we have to get rid of it. We have to cut her legs a little bit, but just a little bit. Literally something like this, I think. And we just have to complete to put it together like this. And I'm just gonna move this back part of the ponytail to where it should be, around here. Yeah, that looks way more proportioned. Way better proportioned, I think. Oh yeah. We go back to the body base, to the 15%. And all of this. Yeah, okay. The skirt length did not suffer that much. Long leg hater, shake my head. Not a hater per se. I really like Sailor Moon. Now I'm gonna erase some spaces here to think about the cleats. My favorite way to draw cleats is to like skirt pleats, sorry. Is to just do like the little like dashed line and then in between you add triangles. And that's it. That's how you get pleats. It's how it made drawing this drawing really easy. If you notice, it's just like a dashed line and then in the middle it has triangles. Dash line, triangle, dash line. That's how I solve this type of skirt, like the long skirt. Sonic wearing Monika's green dress should happen. I agree with Roya. This should be Roya's birthday gift. Sonic wearing the music dress. Let's doodle that real quick. Because that's too cute. If I remember, the hair is sort of like this. And it goes crazy on the sides. His ears. It's like a shaggy cut. And the hat. Of course, we can't forget the hat. Iconic Sonic hat. Very blushed. The hearts. Just a little doodle. Just a little doodle. It feels like I'm doing something illegal. Dash line, dash line. Dash line. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Check this out. We got a bunch of pleats. And all we have to do is like connect them from the top. And there you go. That's your pleats. Look at that. And his little eyes are all worried. Happy birthday, Roya! Here's Sonic with the music dress. Delays around here and here. Oh, of course, the music notes. I have brushes for that. There we go. Thank you, Anna. You're welcome. I'd draw that if I had the time, working on a lot of art projects plus work right now. Oh, yeah. Solo Grunt, not your game piece. No, Elon is not Elohim into Demiurge Leo. Hi, Solo Grunt. Welcome to chat. Musical dress Sonic Akio. Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Jose? Today? Hi, Jose. Welcome. Who's that diva? Anna, do you have a number? Yeah, it's... The number is really easy to remember. Sonic Speed 1 number is 1. That's his number. 1. Be sure to call. Little phone icon. No, do you know what? It's not phone, it's actually WhatsApp. You know, if you want to get in contact with Sonic, you can do it through WhatsApp. Music dress Sonic goes cute. Yeah, goes hard. So cute. He's gonna remain there. Okay, and now we keep drawing music dress Monika. We're doing the shoes. She has Mary Jane's. I love Mary Jane's. They're the best type of shoe ever. No other shoe can come close. The partition is like right at the middle of her foot. Something like this. And then it just kind of closes in here. And we have to draw the heel of the shoe, because there's no shoe without heels unless, I guess, they're a ballet dancer. But yeah, Monika's not a ballet dancer. Not in this drawing, at least. So we should draw her normal shoe. Her normal heel. Right? Just like that. And for the back of the other shoe as well. The good thing is that we don't see a lot of this part of the back shoe. So we should be okay. I don't think we even get to see a little bit of like the partition and stuff. I guess maybe something like this. Just something very little. And not even like this. I feel like the heel part is too long to cut around here. And let's see. Let me check the shoe size. Yeah, okay, shoe size seems fine. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any of the actual partition here. We will see the sole. Like this. Hehehe. And what else? Her choker, I guess, would be a little visible. Since we have the hair and stuff on top. Guess we won't see a lot of it, just that little bit. Alright, her other arm. Forgot about it. Now for ruffles, a cool thing to do for ruffles is you can do waves, 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 and then you just connect them the opposite side. And that's your ruffles. So that's what I did for this one right here. We go like this and we go wave, 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 wave the opposite way, wave the opposite way. That's it. That's a ruffle. Very easy, very fast. I love doing ruffles this way. Poppy, if you export that as a transparent, I'll color it. Bah. A huevo que sí. But I feel bad. Oh my god, I'm drawing in the same layer as Music Dry Sonic. Let me just new layer via cut. Tonic. Let's draw him. Let's draw him like some semblance of like of like arms and stuff. I feel really bad if we didn't give him any arms. And his leggies. It's very quickly. I think the dress should be a little longer. Just a little around here. Oh. Yeah. And the other arm as well. This other hand's a little bit more distressed. Also, the shoes need to be bigger. The feet are too small. There we go. Oh, this arm is too long. There we go. I'll export it in a little bit, because if not, I'm gonna have all of my documents doxed. But at the end of the stream, I'll export it. Loki got an idea out of this drawing. Akia putting her shoe on like Cinderella. Oh, that would be so cute. Oh yeah, we were drawing the arm at the elbow. Music, dress. Name your layers. Naming my layers, because if not, I'll go crazy. Trying to remember what is what. And the little lace. Her elbow here. And her little glove. Her hand glove. Has to be a little bit thicker than the base one. I think Like this. Huh, that doesn't look right. Oh yeah, I know why it doesn't look right. It should be... It's all of these fingers. And then... Yeah, just like this. But her thumb is right here. Right there. Her thumb is right there somewhere. She just has her hand relaxed. Actually, I think the fingers could be a little bit better here, because this pinky should be way shorter, and then this one should be a little longer. Like this, and this one as well. Like this, but a little longer. And finally, this one. I know, this one should be a little bit more relaxed. Like this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Way better. Way better. Now I can actually see all of her fingers. So I don't like this part bulging out. It'd be like this. It's part of the glove. This one should bulge out a little bit more, because it's where the thumb is. The thumb muscle. Sonic will be drawing his OC sleeping on the pillow. I can already tell. That'd be cute too. I don't name my layers. You should. You should name your layers. It's way easier to find out things that you want to change and stuff. It saves a lot of time. Oh, this is gonna be in the body base, so I shouldn't worry too much. Okay, I think because the lines are a little bit harsh and stuff, I'm gonna mark the pleats not with like a lined brush, but with shadow once we're coloring it already. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Giving it the biggest hug you can imagine. I'm actually... The file I'm preparing, Sonic, is like ready for you to send it to print if you want and everything. Like, that's the whole point. It's already at the size and stuff. Oh man. Okay. Necklace physics. Here we go. Okay. Necklace physics. I can do it. I can do it. I think it'd be something like this. That makes sense, right? I think so. Because it's like going around here. And it's hanging from down here. Like this. And then I always forget what's the correct way for her necklace. I always draw it backwards. Oh, okay, we don't have one here. But yeah, I think in this one I drew it okay. It's on the inside. Like this. Oi. Not the necklace, not the necklace. I think the main idea is that this also like it gets like super together like this, right? Because of the way of the string and stuff. So yeah, I think this is... Oh, cancel. No, don't close it. Don't close it. Don't crash on me again, Photoshop. Not again. What else have you guys been up to? I miss seeing all of your messages. I was reading them. I'm just really bad at multitasking. I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you. How has the beginning of your week been so far? Oh, please don't crash. Yes, please. God. Not again. Not again. I'm gonna draw her satchel all the way here by her feet. So that it doesn't... You know, because if she has it on this side, it's like a little bit uncomfortable, I think. And her hair is there and stuff. So I'm just gonna pretend like she took it off. Here. Sorta, kinda. Took it off and, you know, she's like laying down. To find the middle of any plane, you can just do an X and you'll find it. That way you can draw your reference a little better when it comes to angles and stuff. That's the lock of the satchel. So it needs to be a little bit more straight here. Like this. Yeah. Well, so far, aside from casual editing and such, I've been making a doodle for Tuatha's birthday. Oh, Tuatha's birthday is coming up? I didn't know. When is it? I had a rough Saturday. Yeah. I remember we talked about it. I'm sorry, Sonic. Hopefully everything gets better. I have faith. I have faith that things will work out somehow. This is the satchel side. Like this. She has hair. She has it right there by her feet. I might move it a little, actually. Boom, boom. Here. Not white. Like this. And I think I want her dress to be on top of it. Like she has it right there on her side. Serving as practice for something bigger. Ooh. Where are you? Well, I guess, I mean, you did say it pretty ominously, so I bet you don't want us to know, Fritz, what you're cooking. Has to be longer. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Here to here. Yeah. Hello chat, I'm back. Welcome back, Kira. Your number one spot has been sniped again. Yeah. Good luck reclaiming it. Okay, yeah, I think these are for the lines for the music dress. Everything else, you know, I'm gonna do with like the brushes and stuff and in color. But yeah, I think I really like this. I like this a lot. All of the folds and stuff. These folds I'm also probably gonna get rid of. By painting on top of them with shadows and stuff. But for the time being, I like them there because they allow me to like reference it a lot. So that's one. That's the music dress. That's a music dress with the music necklace. I name this music dress. And now we're gonna do the pajamas. Get to hide this one. I get to bring this one up here. I see short sleeves and long sleeves. Let's make it so that it's just Monika. I really like the hands in this drawing that you did, Sonic. These look really good. This one specifically looks awesome. This one here. I see a V-neck starting from here. So it's a V-neck. And it has like a little thing on top here to like cover it. Very nice, very demure. And a bow. Well, it looks more like a string. Like a string bow. So let's try it with our physics here. Physics. Bow physics. And it looks like she also has some cute little like strings coming down from it. Like this. Now we have the short sleeves. It has lace around it, and we have the sleeves. It looks like cute puffy sleeves, like these, like a princess. Aha. And they connect to longer sleeves on her pajamas. So let's draw that as well. I'ma get off. Good luck with the stream, Anna. Thank you, Roya. Thank you so much for joining. See you, Roya. I don't have Switch Online. You should get Switch Online because I have Switch Online and we could play together. I use this thing. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I won't say anything. I buy a family plan with someone who's not necessarily my family. Ooh, so illegal. Ooh, shh. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell Nintendo, please. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's on the other side as well. This, right? Because she's on her side. Sleeves. a little thicker by her elbow. Oops. This is where the dress is. Also pajamas and stuff. And it looks like it's around the same length as her other dress. Let's do that as well. And it looks like it's a pretty thick fabric as well. Dress goes inside here. Fabric also hangs because of the knee. Fabric goes like this. And the folds and stuff. I don't like those folds, let's make them a little bit better. Since this is pajamas, it's a little bit softer, flowier, right? So it doesn't have as many folds as the other one. This also seems to be like a thicker fabric. I think it's kind of like a velvet fabric, right? Very princess-like, very princess-like. If only the shrimp tank was a real facility. I know. I also want the shrimp tank to be real. My parents blocked the Wi-Fi for my Switch in my teens. That sucks. I lost like half a year of Switch Online I paid for. That's awful. What the heck? I can't believe they did that. I believe there's better ways of like motivating your child than just completely deleting. Well, not deleting, but like taking away all of like their privileges. Especially like their video games and stuff. For the slippers. It's pretty straight, this part here. This. And we draw a little bit of thickness around it. I guess there are some slippers that don't have thickness, but I feel like these ones have to. They are a little bit flexible, so maybe we make a little bit of a fold here. Yeah, just like that. And we do the same thing here. Just like that. think the half of the foot should be a little bit behind. Just a little. Not that much. Be something around here. Oops. Okay. There we go. They never turned the Wi-Fi back on. What? How did you do homework and stuff? I still can't use the Wi-Fi to this day. Okay, you have to be trolling right now. How are you talking to us then without Wi-Fi? The high key just forgot, but yeah, I don't use my Switch. It was for my Switch only. Ah, I see, I see. Man. It's crazy. My shrimp mom, she used to be a very cruel mistress, because she would, like, you know, she would punish me from using my DS, right? If I misbehaved or something like that. But she wouldn't take the DS itself. My beautiful DSi is actually a DSi. She wouldn't take the DSi away. She would take the charger. She would grab it and she would, you know, like, keep it locked, hidden away somewhere. And I had to deal with the fact that my hours on the Nintendo Switch were numbered. And I had to make good use of it. Ichika VT sub. Nice to meet you. This is my first time here. Greetings from Japan. Hello, Ichika. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. They took my DS. No! Your appearance and voice are wonderful. Thank you. You're very sweet. My model is a 3D model done by a Peruvian artist named Enri.exe on Instagram. He's actually linked. I use a translation device, but I want to become friends with NVTubers. Aw, that's awesome. I've been meaning to learn Japanese for like the past 5 years, but it's really difficult. Especially because not a lot of people teach it. At least not where I live, which is in Mexico. I tried using Duolingo, but then it got bought out by AI. Ichikawa. Okay, yeah. I think this is the pajamas alt. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that looks really cute, actually. The music dress and the base body. I was automatically recommended this stream and ended up here through a friend's live stream. Oh, wow! Welcome, welcome! I hope it's not too late over there in Japan. One step closer to fame and glory. Come on, man. Come on. Little by little. The shrimp, the waves. Sorry to surprise you with such a sudden visit. It's okay. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you for your visit. I hope you stick around. It's really surprising to have someone from Japan on the stream. Especially since little old me is all the way in Mexico. Everyone is kind and heartwarming. Oh, they took my DS, lost it. Took my old tablet, lost it. And for both, before losing them, they forgot the parental controls and I couldn't get Wi-Fi access after moving. No! I think if you have like a... I don't know if they still do it, but if you have a credit card, you can check... Like, you can call the customer service line and say that your parents put a parental code and they forgot. And then the fact that you have a credit card means that you're at least an adult. And they charge you something symbolic, like $1. And then they unblock it. They unlock it. Okay, so we have our alt. now it is time. We have her pajamas. It is time to make her huge. Alright, I drew a confetti over here. Bye, confetti. It's time to release her. Let's name this clean sketch. Time to release this Monika. And make her huge. Wow. Wow. We're leaving a little bit of space, top and bottom. But just a little. So that we can maximize the amount of space in the Dakimakura. There we go. This is how the pillow would look like. At some point, once it's made. I'm gonna move her a little bit more down. Yeah. This is the full-size Dakimakura. Super big size, if you notice. If I go in... Oh, okay, it's saving, it's saving. Oh, man. If I go in with the brush that I was sketching in, you can see that it's super small. If I draw with the... I think it's like a 6. Actually, I'm gonna use a 5. If I go in with the brush that's gonna be our lines eventually, you can see how well like non-pixelated it is compared to the other one. We are VTuber friends. Yes, VTuber friends. VTuber friends. Woo! Oh, the music's out. Let's try some hip hop. Sure. Wow. Very strong beats. And we're gonna name... We have our clean sketch now. And now we can name our line art layers. Base, body. I'm gonna leave these with a little bit of opacity. Then lower the body here as well. So that we know when to stop drawing. For the body and stuff. I think we have to draw it anyway because... Well, at least I don't have to draw the legs, but I do have to draw a little bit of the bottom part, the ankle and stuff, and the arms, and the head and the shoulders. I think I'll remember. And then the pajamas cover even more. I think I can actually make these like higher here. And then with the body base, I'm gonna add a mask layer. So that we can hide everything that's not gonna be seen through the clothes. So we can delete everything that's not gonna be seen through the clothes. Just all of this here. All of this. This part here and here and here and here. All of the underwear and the inside of the legs. And the inside of the feet. Very nice feet. I was very proud of that foot. Too bad it's gonna go away. Yeah, okay, this and this one I think we have to keep, well, we have to keep some of it because of the pajama alt and the slippers, but we'll get back to it. For the time being, this is what we have to draw for the base of the body. Woo! It's all of this. Not that much. Yeah, okay. That way I remember. I'm gonna leave Chonic all the way at the top. Given whom this artwork is going out to, can we call ourselves Sonic Heroes? Why would I be a Sonic Hero? He was my hero. He bought my wig for me. Anna, I'm making a drawing. I don't know if I should shade it. I have an hour and 12 minutes on it. What should I do? Shade it. How long do you usually spend on a drawing? For me, a shaded drawing and stuff takes me like 5 to 6 hours. And that's like lazy shading and stuff. Right. So we draw everything else on the body base. Lower the opacity to 15. And here we go. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of smoothing. If not, my hand is gonna be very pushed to its limit. Oh man. Okay, maybe more. We're gonna drag it out. Like this. It still kind of doesn't look the same as the sketch. I think it has to be something like this. Yeah. Okay. Woo! First line for the body. Now we go in with the neck. The shoulders. And with the collarbone. Shade it, just shade it. Oh man, I can't get my bully thread over the filter. Anna, you must let me bully other stream viewers with generic Disney bully lingo. Maybe I will, but I don't know. I don't think YouTube lets me turn it off. I think that's a bad thing. The bad part about streaming on YouTube. I can't turn off the filter. All right, for this hand at least, I want to use the ones that we drew from this one. Aha. And I'm gonna turn off my extra line guides. Bigger eraser, bigger eraser. I think in this one, since it's longer, the knuckle needs to go over a little bit more over here. Yeah, and now it makes sense that it's longer. We connect these parts. Again, this one, knuckles longer. And now we get the index finger. Like this. Yeah, just like that. Look at how pretty it looks. Draw the inside of the hand. The thumb. Not sure about the thumb. I think the thumb has to be more like this. Yeah. Then we have the big part of the hand and the normal part of the hand. Yeah, not that inside part. That's from the gloves. Okay, according to my brain, it's something like this. And then we go back inside here. Here. We go inside a little bit. And then out for the little bone. The little wrist bone. Like this. Aha. I'm always so lazy at doing clean line art. But I think this one's looking okay so far. It's going really fast. I'm very happy about it. There you go. So that's one hand. You have to draw this bit of her arm here. Okay, we zoom out. This. The inside we can draw with some shadow there. I'll look into the Disney bully lingo filter. Kira. I promise you. Now this one has to be a little thicker, like the other fingers that I did. This. Yeah. A little bit more like this, and then we go with the soft part of the hand. There's a screenshot of what refused to go through in general chat. Let's see what's in general chat. I'll pummel you, dweeb. I'll beat you up, dork. Or I'll give you a thrashing, dillweed. That has definitely nothing to do with me, eh? That's completely and totally from YouTube itself. And I have no idea what to do to help you. Man, you really took the Disney bully lingo, eh? And ran with it. That's pretty funny. That's pretty awesome. Okay, what else do we need to draw for Monika? This part of her legs. This is her little bone. And this is the inside of her calf. I actually think it has to be a little bit more like this. Yeah, for the bone. Funny bone, the funny bone. I'm surprised thrashing didn't go through. I was confident in that one. I mean, thrashing, there you go. You just use it. I think they're using AI to see if you're like targeting it towards someone. You know? Again, I forgot what this part is. So I'm gonna turn off the layer mask for a moment. Okay, I see what it is. I see what it is. It's the little bone. Then part of the leg. And then this part of the foot. Like this. And now I enable it. There we go. This is for the body. Oh, you think her ear would be visible? Yeah, right? Like around here. So I'm gonna draw her ear. Something like this. There you go. Maybe a little bit higher. Around there. Or not. Because if this is going this way... Yeah. It has to go further back. This one has to be a little bit closer. Around here. It's all gonna get hidden by the hair anyway, so... But still. I want to see where it ends. where it would all actually show up. Literally YouTube trying to hold you back. I hate AI, same here. Yeah, I've begun to enjoy it for things that need to be translated in real time. Seems really good. And it's really fast. And I think that's something that could make people traveling like way like faster and easier and stuff. But all of the other ones, like when it stops being a tool and it starts replacing things, that's when I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Let's do one layer for the hair. You know, it's like it's just too much. It's just too much. Like, where's the human creativity and stuff? I guess it was creative to try and make AI, right? I remember when all of this was starting. It was happening. All of this was starting way back in 2022, and we had no idea the lengths that it would get to. I had a class about it because in my college, what I studied was both like animation and design and all of that, right? And we talked a lot about what it meant for the creative fields, design and illustration and all of that. And you know, like we said, we're not sure, but we know that it's probably not going to replace jobs or anything. I remember getting really heated because, like I said, you know, sure, it's just all of this technology is like funded by tech bros who all they're trying to do is seeing how far they can go, right? And not stop and think of the repercussions of their actions through what they're doing. Because it's not like AI was like starting to be thought as like a tool or for automation and stuff. It started just because people were trying to recreate Sophia, the creepy Google AI that speaks and stuff. Like they wanted to create something akin to human life. You know, and it's just like, I don't know. Like it's just too much. It's too much. Would 4 look better? No, I think I do like 5. A 5 size is fine still. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Doesn't matter how hard they try, they can never really replace real art. Oh yeah. Reject AI, embrace magical art. Tech bros aren't the smartest dumbasses. Not even. I think they're just like douchebags. Right? They've never had to worry about anyone in their life because, oh, they're so smart. So, why start caring now? Right? All they care about is looking better in front of other tech bros. That's literally all they care about. Having something to brag about on the tech bro like conventions and stuff. I don't know, like the tech bro events, I guess. That's all they want. Just to look better in front of their peers. This one's the one's actually working in tech, at least. Oh yeah. Because a lot of the tech bros are just people who kind of like studied computer engineering, and then they just had enough money to make other people program for them. And, you know, what they're doing and stuff, they decide where the money goes to. Yeah, I don't know. There was a whole thing, right, with... I think we talked about it last stream. The whole thing with Jorge Gutierrez. Oh no, I think I talked about it in BC with some friends. But you know, like the creator of El Tigre, who said that he was gonna do like an Amazon AI series, and everybody just kind of lost their minds because he was very anti-AI. Ooh, when way back in like 2024 and stuff, when, you know, people were actually talking about it being used to start replacing people at studios and stuff. He backpedaled on that. Oh yeah, he backpedaled on that hard. It was absolutely insane. I remember seeing that and I thought, well, okay, he definitely sold out, right? I hope the money at Amazon was worth it, because I think, and now he's backpedaled and stuff, and we're all like, oh yeah, we knew that he wouldn't go through with it and stuff. But the thing is that he realized that his career had just been permanently damaged. It's just, how do you recover from that? Your credibility and stuff, you just don't have it anymore, right? Like, he should have just gone through with it for the mere fact that now nobody's gonna trust him for anything. Nobody's gonna trust his opinion or like his input in creative projects and stuff. It's always exactly reputation tarnishing. It's always gonna be tarnished over the fact that he actually sold out, right? Like let's not pretend that just because he backpedaled means that he wasn't quote unquote sold out. He was, because it got to the point of, you know, when you make a deal to make a show like this with somebody, there's negotiations, there's rules, there, you know, base rules of like creative freedom and things like that. There's like, it's not a process. It's not a thing of, oh, you know what, you feel like doing a series right now, and the other person be like, okay, and then they announce it. No, there was probably like half a year behind those negotiations. You know, he actually got a price. He's got a price. Man's got a price, and they got to his price. You know, they bought him out like that, and then everybody started being like, okay, what's up? And that's when he started getting scared about it, right? Because he totally sold out. Amazon, just over the fact that, you know, they made that announcement and stuff, it means that he was actually gonna go through with it. If there wasn't like enough backlash and everything, he was just gonna do it, you know? And I don't know if you guys saw, but it was Guillermo del Toro who there's this TV series coming from the creators of I Am Frankelda, which is Mexico's first stop motion animation. They're also doing like a TV series. I think it's for Netflix. And Guillermo del Toro retweeted the announcement that came out that same day. And he said, and I quote, human-made art by humans for humans. Oof. Oof. Oh my god. You bet that got Jorge's panties in a twist for a little bit. Like, to be called out like that from the Guillermo del Toro himself. There's a lot of things. I've heard a lot of things about Guillermo del Toro, about how he helps convince his friends and stuff. There's this this story about director Alfonso Cuarón, and he was getting his first Hollywood feature, right? But it was Harry Potter, and you know, he wasn't feeling too up about it, and he went to meet up with Guillermo del Toro, right? And Guillermo del Toro asked him, "Hey, how are you doing? Right? What do you think?" And Alfonso Cuarón told him, "I don't know, man. I just kind of don't like Harry Potter, right? I know nothing about it." And Guillermo del Toro, as Alfonso Cuarón recalls it, I think he says like, he grabbed me, he told me, "Are you stupid?" Literally, "Are you stupid? Go buy the book right this instant, read it, and see the kind of stuff, see the size of the film that they're offering you to direct. And you better do it happy, and you better accept anything they ever tell you, and you better say, yes, I will do it." Because he was on the fence. He said that he was about to drop the project because he didn't feel up for it. And it was Guillermo del Toro who grabbed him literally like by the neck. Not literally, but you know, like figuratively by the neck, and told him, "Are you stupid? It's Harry Potter. You're a Mexican director. How are you gonna say no? In what world you're gonna allow, you know, for this to not be a thing?" Chase that bag, Tween. Exactly. Not only chase that bag, but also the prestige, right? That it gives you. Like, you're a Mexican director, right? Alfonso Cuarón, by that point, he had a lot of cool feature films already. Mexican. This was his Hollywood debut, right? It meant a lot for his portfolio, and he was just about not to take it if it wasn't for Guillermo del Toro. I'm pretty sure you can find the interview somewhere around there. The way he describes it, how it went and stuff, it's really, really fun. I loved listening to it. But yeah, you know, Guillermo del Toro is famous for being able to get his friends out of funks and stuff like that. And there's people who theorize that the moment that announcement came out, right, Guillermo del Toro made his tweet, and then they started talking, him and Jorge Gutierrez, right, about the whole thing. And there's people, you know, who are theorizing that it was Guillermo del Toro who got him out of that kind of deal. But I don't know, like I said, at that point, I think there was not a lot to be saved. He saved a little bit of face. That's what I'm gonna say. He saved a little bit of face, but when it comes to his reputation, I am not sure about that. I think that it's gonna take a while before things get better for him in that regard, right? Like, to become the strong voice that he used to be for animation in general, and Mexican animation at that as well. It's gone. He should have done it just for the money at that point, because I don't know. Like I said, I think there's like no return from there. We will have to see. We will have to see. He's working on his show. Excited for the El Guapo versus the Narco Vampires. Yeah, he's working on his own show like that, like for mature audiences and stuff. After working for children's media for so long, so who knows? Maybe the public, depending on how his projects go and stuff. Maybe we will give him another chance, right? But for the time being, he's literally the sellout. El apestado. I just think there's a lot of factors in that, right? When you grow up becoming part of any industry, even, like I'm telling you this, my shrimplings, my day job is graphic design and things like that, right? There are a lot of things, like at this point, if you go like looking for jobs or anything in like design or animation and things like that, they will ask of you if you're experienced with AI. They will ask if you have any experience. Why? Because for all that it is, Gen AI has become really good at making stock photos. Right? It's like the cool free stock photos that you can get from it and not have to pay models and things like that, right? You can just grab the photo of your product and tell Mr. GPT. I don't remember. They have a funny name. I have a funny name for ChatGPT in Japan. How do they call it? I call it Mr. GPT. And I think I don't Chappy. They call him Chappy. Like ChatGPT. Chappy-san. They call him Chappy-san. It's so cute. Right? And you can go you can go to Chappie-san and be like, Mr. Chappie-san, I need this one of our products with a model, right? Like if it's clothes, it's like it's gonna be on the model and things like that. And ChatGPT, Mr. Chappie, will do it happily. You know, he won't ask for anything. If you have a free account, you have up to like 10 image generations a day, right? It's, for all intents and purposes, it's great for things like that as a tool, right? For video editors, I'm gonna name these cat ears. For video editors, there's it just released this thing that's becoming a bit viral, a sensation in the design world and video editing world. It's an AI tool that allows to completely remove green screen without any sort of artifact or anything. You know how sometimes, I don't know if you guys have tried to use green screen. It's really difficult to get it to look right, because if you have someone with like curly hair, or if you have something with transparency like a glass of water or something like that, it becomes really hard to make the green screen not come out from there, right? There's little like green artifacts floating around. And my favorite use for stock images is reaction images. Oh yeah. Hide the pain, Harold. Shout out to Hide the Pain, Harold. Hide the Pain, Harold, if you're out there watching the stream. Shout out to you. You know, the green screen technology that's coming out of AI and stuff, it's pretty good. I saw a video of it. I don't remember the name of the tool. I can link it to you guys if you want in the Shrimp Tank Discord. It's apparently open, like free use and open source and things like that, because as you know, things made with AI cannot be copyrighted. And yeah, I think being a professional, someone in the industry like that, right? You kind of have to get on seeing all of this, what's happening, not even to the point of replacing, but like using it as a tool. I can see it being scary to get left behind, right? It's what happened with photography. You would think that it was like the internet who finished it or anything, or it was actually the digital camera. There were photographers out there who used to say, well, who still say maybe nowadays, right, that digital photography was not real photography. That to be a photographer, you had to know how to develop film, have your own red room, know all of the chemicals, everything, right? And that digital cameras were gonna take that away, right? The tool and thus like how you interact with the medium, they said that it was gonna get bastardized and that it was not gonna be photography anymore. It was gonna be something worse, something bad. But obviously, right, in that way, it's about using your tool, your tool of the trade, right? A person who's doing photography, no matter the tool, still has to take the photo, which is, to my opinion, and that of many, the most important part of, you know, like photography. You have to take the photo, right? Did you just anything? Doesn't matter if you use a phone, doesn't matter if you use a digital camera, an old film camera, right? You have to take the photo in the end. It's you who pulls the trigger and who tells, you know, your audience, who tells everyone else what your message with the photo is. And the risk with AI animation and stuff is that you're not taking away the tool. You're taking away literally what makes the art, right? It's not like AI is like, it's not like they're gonna be using AI to, I don't know, generate color palettes, right? Being able to get all of the shades of your show and things like that, which is saying what color you want to show it on screen, right? And harmonizing it with like a color palette and a look and feel, right? So that the art director doesn't have to go around correcting it. That's not what they're using AI for in animation. They're using it to do storyboards, to do keyframes, to come up with the story ideas. And it's like, my man, that's literally the job. That's literally the whole point of what you're doing for. It's not like a tool. It's not like it's gonna change. Like, It's that's the whole point. That's your photo, you know? That's the one thing you have to be doing if you're doing animation. Literally that, creating everything. That's the whole point. It's like painting, right? The whole point of painting doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are gonna start saying, oh, pictures or paintings drawn with acrylics are not real paintings. You have to use oil and oil paintings and thinner and you have to, you know, get like lung cancer from smelling thinner all the time. But they're not taking away the actual part of painting the picture. Like in the end, you still have to paint the picture, no matter the medium. And the way they're applying it to things like illustration and animation and stuff is literally taking that away, right? The very thing that makes the art the art. Because what's the point of saying, yeah, sure, we're gonna do a painting here, when it's not you who's actually painting it? Like, it's just, what does it mean? It means nothing. You're not taking any decisions. You're not taking any risks. Right? You're just letting something else take that decision for you. And at that point, is it really you? Is it really your art? Is that really what you want to achieve with your life? Right? Don't you want to do more? That's the way I see it. Like, there's a difference between using AI as a tool and using it to try and replace the entire thing. Or not even replace it, right? To automatize it, to severe it, to like chop it into little pieces. Oh boy, AI made color palettes beyond my comprehension. Yeah, no, like, I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. Thank you for the lesson, Shrimp. I hope it didn't come across as a lecture or anything. But that's how I feel with AI, right? I feel like there's just not enough of... It's really difficult because, I mean, we're all pretty defensive right now, obviously, right? I don't want to... Like, here we are, drawing together, talking, right? This wonderful Monika Dakimakura coming along, I think, really great. What's the point if I said, oh yeah, I'll do it, and then I just grab Mr. Chappie and tell him, hey, Mr. Chappie, can you draw me a Monika Dakimakura with this dress? Like, what's the point of it, right? Like... The whole point is to show that I care for my friend Sonic, that I'm very grateful, you know, that he did something for me, that he paid for my Natsuki wig that I'm gonna be using in cosplays and stuff, right? And I want to show him that tenderness, that cariño, you know, that love through the fact that I'm pouring hours of my life in this Monika Dakimakura. And we're learning and we're talking together and I'm doing it really happily because it's what I like to do. Like, what's the point of just going to Mr. Chappie, Mr. GPT, and be like, draw it for me? Like, what does he mean? What's the thought behind it? There's nothing. It just becomes empty. It becomes... It turns it from art into product. You know? And do we really want to be surrounded by products? Is that all that we want for our future? Product? Don't we want something that means something? It becomes soulless. Yes, it becomes, you know, like something you just buy online, like a product. And that's not the point. I think if you go out of your way to, you know, if you're someone who likes to commission artists and stuff, it's because you want to see how they interpret it, right? Because if you wanted something perfection or things like that, there's other ways to do that, right? You could get models to pose for you and stuff, or I don't know. The whole point is that if you're commissioning someone, it's because you are curious to see how they would do it in their style, because you're a fan of their style maybe, and you want to have a piece by them, right? That means something. That you want to know that this artist spent the time and the care in the world to do this thing for you. Okay, that little tendril makes no sense there. Right? That's why you do it, because you want to be you want to be able to say, yeah, I got a drawing by the Sonic Speed, by the Kiranukis, right? By this person whom I admire. and I know spend a lot of time to get to where they're at drawing, right? I think all of that gets lost if you're just generating it. Again, like I say, you know, like what's the point then? Why are we doing what we're doing? You know? Product per socks. I just like supporting people. Seeing my Monika design drawn is just a bonus. You're very sweet, Sonic. That's a very sweet sentiment. But you get what I mean, right? Like it's just mean, I think, to grasp literally the whole point of why you're doing something and chop it into little pieces so small that the message and the intention behind everything just gets lost. But what can I say? I think dark times are coming. Right? With the whole it's just there cannot be a conversation in good faith with, you know, the people that are really pushing for AI, which is obviously corporations and big businesses and stuff like that, right? They really want AI because obviously they wanted to use it to cut costs. But their idea of cutting costs has always been laying off people. You know, it's not being it's not new. That the actual meaning of cutting costs in a corporation is I'm gonna start firing some people. And we just cannot have a good conversation like that if that's what they're all thinking about. If our efforts and stuff to actually implement new tools gets turned into, you know, like, I wanna maybe try this out, but I don't want, like, but I don't want to train my replacement. And not only my replacement, but the thing that's making the thing, whether it be animation, whether it be illustrating, whether it be design, you know, you are helping to destroy the thing if you engage with it. Because that's what a lot of corporations and people of interest are using it for. There is absolutely no way for us to have an open discussion like that about how we can use AI and stuff. I think my most what would it be, like, conservative take in this regard is that the government should step in and regulate it, add some laws around it, the extent that you can have AI in your production and stuff, and that way we can start, you know, salvaging the whole thing. But other than that, I mean, in theory, the ones in charge should be the artists. But the artists are really busy trying to get work to eat, you know? Like, there's just no time for us to have this really bad faith debate whether artists should be able to live off of their art or not. You know what I mean? There's just no... It's like they don't care. Oh damn, first message got filtered. I said that I bring their ideas to life. The whole AI trend has been seeming like it's about to burst. Yeah, it has for some time. Let's just hope that it's actually for real. Because like I said, AI can have a lot of cool, like, usages, but if there's no regulation behind it, and I know everybody hates the word regulation, right? Especially tech bros. Especially tech bros. But I genuinely believe the world governments need to step up and actually say something like, hey, or people are struggling and it's gonna lead to big unemployment time and, you know, bad things are gonna happen. We should do something about it, no? we should put on some laws that talk about the amount of AI that's acceptable in a job, or the correct usage of it. Kind of like how's it called? OSHA. The safe practices and stuff for the workplace and stuff. The safety, what is it? Safety, I don't know what OSHA means. But you know that. The thing that tells you whether something at your job is dangerous or not. Not to mention it's terrible for the planet. Oh yeah, exactly. Like all of these corporations and tech bros and stuff are totally just looking into it to like replace people and stuff, and they're not realizing the cost that it has on everything. the water, the water intake, the amount of energy that you need from it, right? That you need to generate, the amount of plastic, the amount of minerals that we're losing because everybody's trying to make enough video cards for the AI generating, right? All of that is gonna bite us in the ass, 100%, and they don't care. Because again, they're not doing it to care. They're doing it because it's the magic keyword. They're looking to cut costs to start replacing people. Because the moment you replace people, it means, you know, salaries that you don't have to pay, holidays that they don't have to take, human considerations that you don't have to consider. It's very alluring for a society that has been transformed so much by the technology, how technology has changed our lives, right? The Industrial Revolution and things like that. Like, obviously, AI is going to be very alluring in a world where the Industrial Revolution has made, you know, very, very miraculous things just happen. But this is not the same. Like I said, we're not just looking to replace. We're not just looking to replace the tools. We're looking to replace the people. Because even in the Industrial Revolutions and the machines and stuff, new jobs were generated, right? People who had to learn how to maintain the machines or operate them, or sometimes the machines are just not that optimized and they need a human supervisor. Like, the human factor is something that has never ever needed to be replaced. If anything, is the one thing that's been keeping all of these, like, the machines and computers, you know, very, very how is it, very complicated, like, technical stuff. It's the only thing that has been keeping it working. How to troubleshoot internet stuff and things like that. Like, all of that is human. All of that is human labor. And it's just like AI is looking to get rid of that in a very, very scary way, where they're not caring about the impact it all has on humans, on jobs, on economies, on the planet, on anything. It's really scary. I'm not gonna lie. The world seems very grim right now for employment and stuff. I talked with my therapist about this on Monday. We're no longer making stuff to make the world a better place. We're just making things to make the line go up. Exactly. Like, we're not making... We stop making tools to help people, to help combat this, to help get products that are needed to more people, right? To say that the Industrial Revolution just... all it did was, like... how is it, like, leave people without jobs and things like that. It's completely false, right? Like, it allowed to get products into other countries that needed it, medicines, just very basic, like, produce and things like that. The amount of fruits and vegetables that we eat, that the whole world needs to eat and stuff. Like, the Industrial Revolution really changed things for the better, right? Of course, there was a little bit of a human toll, but nothing like what AI is trying to do, like what AI is trying to get. It's just completely scary. We're not doing things to get cooler things to people, like, better. The problem in, like, even if that was the case, right? Say, oh, it's just we want to be able to entertain people faster so that they don't have to wait, right? The year-long waits between season 1 and season 2 of a show and things like that. And I'm like, okay, sure, entertainment is important. Entertainment is what makes us happy. Animation, things like that, right? They keep our sanity in a world that's completely lost by money. It's necessary. It's just and necessary. But it's already been a problem that the stuff that we're getting in entertainment is bad quality. It's just not, you know, it's like it's not thought out well. It's just slob. We were already getting that problem way before AI came into the picture, right? Marvel started sucking way before AI. Like, and it's because they keep, like, pumping all of these movies one after the other and the shitty shows and things like that. Like, I don't see how AI is supposed to make it better if we're just looking to make it faster and not better quality. If only our future world was like Meet the Robinsons. It looks sweet and revolutionary for a future time period. Oh yeah. Oh, Pretz. It would look like Meet the Robinsons, the evil bad end future from when they had one. Yeah. Literally, we have so many movies about why giving independence to the robots and stuff that we create, right? There's Terminator, there's Space Odyssey, there's Meet the Robinsons, there's WALL-E even though WALL-E has good robots too. But, you know, like, the good robot in WALL-E was WALL-E himself, which had, like, was way past any updates and stuff from the humans and things like that. Like, it wasn't completely evil AI. It still retained the fact that you cannot, like, harm a human, right? And I think that's what we're missing. We're missing the Isaac Asimov's Laws of Robotics. The very first one, you cannot hurt a human. And they're hurting us just by existing, just by generating things and taking all of our resources and stuff. It's completely dumb. And we've seen what happens. I've read iRobot. I saw Terminator. I saw Portal, right? I played Portal. I know what happens when you take away don't hurt humans from the AI. I know what happens. We all know what happens. We're heading into something really scary if we don't, you know, start getting even more defensive about it. And that's what I mean. Like, in a world, I think that's where I'm going with all of this. In a world where, sure, AI can be a good tool and stuff, you have to still not endorse it. Right? You have to still talk bad about it, to still refuse it, to still fight. Because corporations are just looking for a way to put the wool over your eyes and say, oh yeah, we have your best interest at heart, when they don't. They don't. And we have to make it that. We have to show them the value of the human spirit over profit. We already have an overabundance of entertainment. Oh yeah, since the moment things like Netflix came and things like that, all of those streaming apps. It's crazy. We've never had more movies and more opportunities for creation, right? We have things like Glitch, Digital Circus, and the Has-Been Hotel, and all of that. It came from the internet. It came from giving people on the internet an opportunity, a chance, right? And we were doing pretty well. We were doing pretty well. We do not need any more like slop. And especially because you know that the things we're gonna get are like the bad, the really bad, like, how is it, like spin-offs, like copies from studios in like third world countries that are just trying to ride the Pixar, the newest Pixar release, right? Like, that's what AI is doing. And I don't see how trying to make an AI into Martin Scorsese is gonna help any future movie directors that want to have their own movie. I just don't see it. right? If you can have Martin Scorsese forever, what's the point of having of even letting more people do movies, right? That's what these people are thinking about. They wanna make profit forever. I probably sound very like tinfoil hatty right now, but you just have to turn around and see it. It's not even like, I don't think it's even like a controversial opinion that all of this is being pulled and funded by big corporations. We have Google, we have Nvidia, we have like all of the Chinese technology like enterprises, governments. Donald Trump uses AI. Like a president uses AI for his funny little images. We're losing the plot. We're losing the plot so much. You have to stay awake. You have to stay awake no matter what. Shrimplings. Stay awake. I ain't ready to colonize space. I don't want to survive. I want to live. I think that's the line. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like, people don't want to survive. People don't just want to have everything that they want all the time. And not need anything. They want to leave. They want to experience things. Or Wally's Akinator. Save us, Akinator. Akinator, please! Come down from the Arabian heavens. Please come and save us, Akinator. Oh man, I got really heated over that. Just it's something that I haven't had the time to like talk about it and stuff, because I feel like I'm not saying anything new. You know, like everyone that's ever like considered AI as a tool has noticed that we cannot even use it like that. We cannot even say that it works like that because of what it entails. Entails not being on the defensive enough for those whose livelihoods are gonna be affected, or whose art is gonna be affected, right? Akinator landing in the streets like Metroman and ChatGPT's Titan. Hello, Chappy. Did you miss me? Do you think I'd forgotten about you? Wait, so who's Megamind? Well, I mean, Akinator would be like Mega Man, right? My death was, boom, greatly exaggerated. I think it's Mega Man. Megamind would be Akinator, and Metro Man would be something like... Because in that scene, it's them playing like they're Metro Man, but it's actually Megamind. Spoilers for the Megamind movie. Spoilers for a 20-year-old movie. In that scene, Metro Man doesn't actually return. It's Megamind. If Megamind is Akinator, right? The quote-unquote evil, right? Because he's an AI. The quote-unquote villain, who's actually Metro Man is Crayon. The one from the very beginning that did all of those really like deformed images. Okay, that's gold. That's gold. The stupid AI image from 2023. Yeah. I think that would make it really good. Will Smith spaghetti. Oh my god, the Will Smith spaghetti. I saw a video about it, like how AI has gone this far. Sorry, Monika, I have to shave you now. I have to see the shape of your mouth. I saw a comparison because I was there. I was there when those goddamn videos were being created. Right? I was there when it was like funny and stuff that the AI cannot do Will Smith eating spaghetti. And I saw a comparison video of how I think it was DeepSeek. I don't remember one of the Chinese ones, I think. They asked it again to generate Will Smith eating spaghetti. My god, it looks normal. It looks real, and it scared me a lot. the speed at which this technology is advancing is really scary. And the things it's able to generate are insane. Man. We'll see what happens. I'd like to think that governments are gonna like get involved sooner rather than later. Especially because, you know, AI is being used for crimes a lot now. I don't know if you guys, I mean, I like collecting toys and dolls and things like that. Like commercial toys. Like Lala Loopsy and other things. Other dolls. Monster High, things like that. And there's people already using AI generated images to, you know, generate the package or a doll that they don't actually have, and you know, they quote unquote sell it, but the doll never existed. And they AI generate, you know, like the shipping information and things like that. And someone who's not very tech savvy will never realize until, you know, their doll doesn't get there and the other account has blocked them already. Right? Like, it's already being used for a lot of crimes like that, even to like scam big corporations and stuff. Using it to fake that your package arrived damaged or broken, you know, that they didn't send you the right thing. It's already being used like that. So I think governments are gonna get involved sooner rather than later because of things like that. There's the whole thing of like the intimate images done without the consent of people and being how is it, like, shared online and in real life and stuff. In Mexico, we already have a law against that, against generated imagery that's like of sensitive content like without the consent of other people. We already have a law about it. They've already like arrested some dude that used to make you know, like pornographic content of his classmates and things like that. It got really dark. But I think he got like 5 years in prison, so I think it's okay. But yeah, like, AI is already having way more harm than good. Scamming people, old people, and non-tech savvy people, and hurting others, and taking advantage of the fact that now video and images cannot be trusted. Is insane. Absolutely insane. Anyone but the American government. Hey chat, I'm back. Had to do something real quick. Welcome back, Tonique. Welcome back. We're drawing her little ice. Monika's little ice. Yeah, I guess we will have to see what happens. I really hope it's for the best, you know, like, that it gets regulated and stuff. Because if not, it's gonna get really hard living as a human. Very fast. Ooh, I like the eyelashes like that more than drawing them. Yeah. Guys, I'm talking to a Peru person right now because they have an exclusive limited Angry Birds figurine. I'm gonna see if they send it to me. Oh, good luck! I hope they can! Woo! I hope shipping's not that pricey. Shouldn't be. We've really been going at it, trying to see who gets first place. If you speak out against AI when Skynet takes over, they will put you in the fried rice. Yes, they will. Hello, Marcos. Nice to see you lurking around here. Then I'll it's like part of my destiny, you know? It's like Oedipus. Of course, his prophecy was really bad, but my prophecy is to be shrimp fried rice at some point. That's the only way that's the only way the Oracle will have it. It's my destiny. And I'm not gonna run away from it. It's gonna be I'm gonna think of all of you shrimplings. I'm gonna think of today. And be like, I should have sold out! Like Jorge Gutierrez. I should have sold out just like him. Ain't that just the way? I don't want to be fried rice. It's okay. It's okay. We're all in this fried rice together. We're all in this fried rice together, shrimplings. We're all in this together. Na 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 na. We're all in this together. Man, High School Musical. Good times, good times. To think that AI will take things like that from us. The amazing, wonderful slop that High School Musical is. Ah. Makes me shed a lot of tears. Quoted that into the shrimp tank. We'll all be the fried rice. Oop, I'm stealing the irises, so I don't have to redraw them. Oh, but I do because they're a little bit... They're a little bit... pixelated. Alright, alright. Oh no, I quoted the sellout part. No! I should have sold out. I'm gonna be there, right there, like, walking the plank of AI. Getting thrown into the burner, like in Portal. Right? And the last thing I'm gonna think is, I should have sold out like Jorge Gutierrez. Should have sold out, man. Then I'd have money and my life. But no, I decided to talk. We're artists. Select, modify, expand. I decided to be the voice of the people. And this is what I get. Look at those eyes. Aw, they look so pretty. Irises. Okay. These are the good irises. Anna sold out. Shake my head. Poppy thought I was being nice with my quote. Must not know me if she thought I wasn't gonna quote the worst part. Listen, I'm saying that I'm gonna get right there till the end. And only then I will regret not selling out. Only then. Oh, this part of the ponytail kind of makes no sense. Let me fix that. There you go. Oh shit, and I did that with 0 smoothing. Oh no, yeah, I had 63 smoothing. Sorry, I'm lying, shrimplings. My hand is not that steady. Alright, there she is. This is so cute. This could be like an actual, like, Monika Dakimakura. Maybe I'll make like an actual uniform alt. I'm not sure. I'm not a really big fan of the DDLC uniform, to be honest. I think the colors are not great. I am also a bigger fan of the Seifuku, but I know in high school you stop wearing it. So no, yeah, there's Seifukus that's for like high schools and stuff, right? I actually don't know. The next part would be, I'll do the pajamas because it's easier. Okay, so all of this is part of the base body. Base body lines. And these are the pajama lines. I still don't really know how I'm going to render this. Because I was thinking of rendering it in like my normal, like official, like key art anime style. With like, you know, simple shades and simple shadows and stuff. But I'm not sure. Last time I made a Dakimakura, it was a commission for Latitude Art. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed having all of this like canvas space to be able to render it out. I guess you'll just have to see, Sonic. you'll just have to see and wonder. For these ones, I think I'm gonna do the millinery trick. Instead of drawing them like that, I'm just gonna turn off smoothing. I'm gonna draw it like this. And then I do the lines on top. I'll be waiting. You can do something like this. And then like this. So that the bow is a little bit more visible, even though it's not necessarily realistic. Rule of cool, rule of cool. Rule of cool always triumphs. So yeah, once you have this, I use this all the time to draw bows and things like strings and stuff. Because once you have that, you can totally just trace over it really easily. And it's still, you know, and you will keep that organic shape. I do need a little bit of smoothing there. You see? It's really nice. Really cool. And we draw the knot part. This one going over it. Why am I drawing it like this? Because that's how knots usually look like. Like this. Like a little skull. Right? A knot just doesn't look perfectly round like this. A knot is usually a big bolita, a big ball. And then a smaller ball under it. That's how I'm deciding to draw it here. They're seeing how they can send it to me. I think I can actually make it. I'm gonna ask my parents to give me money as I graduated from school. Hell yeah. That's a great graduation gift. I hope the Peruvian guy can actually get it for you, Aus. Woo! Okay, so that's the bow. Oop. That's one of them. And now we draw the other little ear. Just like that. I too shall also be waiting, despite being an spectator here at all times. Thank you guys so much for being here in the streams. I've been having a lot of fun. I hope we can have many more streams together. I've always wanted to start VTubing. I met a girl in university and I was very jealous of her because she was already VTubing. She still has her channel and she's still going on. I'm not gonna mention it because I'm embarrassed if she's ever gonna see this. I'm like, I could be her older sister as well, so it's a little bit embarrassing. But she's one of the first ones that I saw so close and was like, oh, so you know, like people like us can be VTubers. I never thought of it. I thought it was just like HoloLive and things like that, right? And the technology was difficult and stuff, and not quite there yet for the normal mortal. But no, I started investigating and I learned about a bunch of things, and I was just awaiting, awaiting for my debut. I really thought that I was just gonna like do my own live 2D model and stream forever, and you know, and I would get everything ready and stuff. And obviously, you know, as I started seeing tutorials and stuff on how to actually do a live 2D model, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. No wonder why, you know, VTuber like models and rigging and things like that are like hundreds of thousands. Not hundreds of thousands, but like dozens of thousands of dollars. There's a lot of work involved. I know I can always jump, but just now I will always support you, Anna. Thank you so much, Sonic. I'm always here, rah! I always do my best to never miss my friends' streams. Thank you so much, Kira. I really appreciate it. It makes me really happy to see you doing things like fighting for the first place and everything. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I was, you know, I had been trying to do this for a while. I think it was like a good 6 years, I think, from when I noticed that I could be a VTuber, and then noticed that the technology was already there for it, and then deciding that I would actually try it out and stuff. So I don't know if you can say that my debut and streaming like this has been years in the making. I was very nervous that I was not gonna enjoy streaming, you know, that it was not gonna be for me. But I'm happy to communicate that I really love it. I'm very, very happy to be here. I love my little model. You know, I knew that if I was gonna wait around to do my own live 2D model, I was gonna go old and gray. So I saw these amazingly cute animations by Enri.exe on Instagram, where he grabbed like the P Club dokis and made them into these kind of little models. And I saw that and I was like, that's it. I want to be them. That's what I want to be. That's the kind of VTuber I want to be. And I contacted him, and he learned how to do VRM models for me. It's crazy. Enri, if you're watching this, or if you ever watch this, shout out to Enri. He learned how to do VRM models just for me. And yeah, I am very happy. I've really come to enjoy it a lot. It's I think it's true what they say, that not everyone is fit for it. But so far I think I'm managing it. I guess we'll have to see how it keeps going, right? Because the first month is a little bit too early to judge, I think. Just a little bit. But I am very hopeful about this project, and about doing this, having this little community with you, my shrimplings, you know, loving to draw, talking about it, talking about so many things, learning about your lives, and actually becoming, you know, your elder sister when maybe, you know, you may need it. I don't know. It makes me really happy. It makes me very, very happy. I should always be here, ready to break up any potential brawls, because brawls are my job. Thank you, Fritz. I think you're doing a great job so far. Thank you so much, Sonic. I've been having a lot of fun. And I am very lucky that I can count on siblings, on little siblings, my little shrimplings like you, to support me and to be here with me through it all. Thank you so much. I always get happy when it's almost like at the 2-hour mark. Oh wow, it's been 2 hours and a half. It's almost like a movie. And none of it was AI generated. And I hope you don't consider it slop. Let's draw the foot here. This part needs to be a little bit more smoothed out so that it's round. Like this. Yes. It's been peak. Thank you. I hope I can still be peak for many, many more years. Oh man, the saving bar. Are you guys seeing it? Like right there at the bottom on the left. Right there. It's going so slow now. That's the bad part of drawing in a canvas that's like big enough for Dakimakuras. Drawing the slipper. Burger King foot lettuce. Well, how does he say? A foot might be the last thing you might want to find in your burger. However, that just may be what you get. Of course, I think of Burger King foot lettuce as I'm trying the slipper, by the way. Okay, that's slipper number 1. Autocorrect messed me up. We should get McDonald's after stream again. Ah! My wife is cooking. My wife is cooking some burgers tonight. So it's not McDonald's, but it's almost McDonald's. So it has to count. Speaking of, I hear her like chatting on the other room. I wonder if she started to cook. No, that's McDonald's but better. Ah, excelente. I love that. It really is better McDonald's. She does them how I like them with she puts cilantro into the mix. Ah, it's so wonderful. You guys ought to try it. You have to try it someday. You put cilantro, literally like cilantro leaves, you know, you chop it up into the meat mix. Oh, it's wonderful. It's I think it's a Mexican thing. I don't know. My mom taught me it. And then I taught it to my wife, who had never seen it before in her life because she's not from Mexico. She's from Canada. She was really weirded out about putting cilantro in the burgers. And to be fair, she doesn't necessarily, she's not a big fan. But for me, she still does it. And I appreciate it. I'm very lucky. I hope you shrimplings also get a cool someone in your life that'll cook you the things that you like, even though they themselves don't like it that much. Okay, I need to draw the bottom of the sleeve. I need to redraw the arms, I think, so that they can be like with the clothes and stuff. Yeah. Base body lines. Do a mask. First, let's remove the arms. Yes. All of this here. And this here. Place like this, up to this. And I also have some of this here. The cool thing about doing masks for things like this is that, one, you don't have to redraw things that are not gonna be that are gonna be visible or not in like different alts. And so you can add more than one mask to a layer. It's really cool. There you go. Hey, back. What did I miss? Hi, back. I left after my pocket comment. Not much. We're finishing up the pajamas. Looking quite cute. We're redoing the arms so that we can draw the sleeves. Alright, we also need to get rid of this part of the foot here, because it's eating through the slipper. I guess today was the line art stream. And since we already have part 1 and part 2, I think we're gonna do a part 3. So we can finish this together on stream. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Well, I think it'd be awesome. I think it's awesome. But if you don't find it awesome, I guess let me know. And I can draw something else. But I think it's awesome. Be careful, McDonald's had a backroom video. Oh yeah? Oh, that's awesome. Are you actually watching the backrooms right now? I want to see the backrooms already. It's a good movie. I went to see it when it released. If you like the YouTube videos of the backrooms, you're gonna like the movie a lot. It's really, really good. I watched the analog horror one. Yeah, the YouTube series. It's been awesome watching the stream. If you don't think that's awesome, you can take it up with my friends. My right fist and my left fist. So they're your friends, but you didn't give them any names? They're not like Jerry and Janine. They're just right fist, left fist. That doesn't sound very friendly of you. That doesn't sound like you guys are close friends. Ida. Erasing some lines. Erasing some lines. Also, thank God they got McDonald's in the backrooms. I was getting hungry. Thank God to whoever brought McDonald's. They have to bring McDonald's and like I guess like a worker, right? Because if not, how you gonna order your food? Who's gonna make it? I don't know how to make a McDonald's burger. Do you guys know? Sounds like it's really hard. Well, at least if you don't know how to interpret all of the beeps and stuff. Right. It's saving. It's saving. It's taking a while. Those are the names. And Lucy. Okay, I hate you. Get filtered. Get word filtered. Get word filtered. I can't even make a good pun. No, I do not. I could probably make a Subway, but everybody knows how to form a sandwich. Oh, it has its like magic. It has its magic. It's not just throwing things inside a bun. It has tiene su chiste. Okay. For these ones, pajamas, I'm gonna erase where the hair goes in. Well, where the hair goes like in front of. And this one, I think it goes below the dress, this part, so it's okay. Erase all of this. Like this, I really like this, the part that sticks up. Yeah, okay, that looks natural, that looks normal. Oh, so cute. And for this one, yeah, this part of the hair is definitely underneath the dress because it's like falling from the top, so it's doing like a little tent. This. Yeah, we have the lines for our first alt. I think this is a good way to stop at. a good moment to stop in. We just finished the lines for the pajamas. The pajama alt of Monika. Here's how she's looking on her side. All pretty. All ready to snuggle with you and sleep. She looks so cute. I can't wait to see her all finished. It's gonna be awesome. So we have the base body and the PGs. Just like this. And if we turn this off, the lines are still there. Ready for our music dress alt. So far, here she is in her pajamas with clean line art. At a, I am not kidding to you, at a canvas size of 2,900 pixels by 9,400. She's huge. She is huge. But it's gonna be perfect if you ever wanna actually print her. She's gonna look great. I swear. I swear. I'm okay with McDonald's. I prefer Popeyes. I love chicken sandwich. Oh, we don't have Popeyes in Mexico. At least not in the city where I live. Maybe one day I'll get to taste the legendary Popeyes. Very excited to see more. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Oh, yeah. Right. I can't believe I almost forgot. You guys can you guys believe it? Like... I think you know where I'm going with this. This is a key part of the Monika music dress design. We cannot end this stream without it. We have to make it like the Markiplier one. Like from here. Course. Yes, the mustache. The Monika mustache. It even rhymes. Like, I can't believe I almost forgot. The Monika mustache. I won't forget it again, though. Oh my god, I drew it in the actual pajamas layer. New layer. New layer. Mustache. There you go. Can't believe I almost forgot. We have to make it nice and pointy. Just like that. There we go. There's our Monika Dakimakura progress so far. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I think she's looking really cute. Pretty cool. Hey, hey. I know how to draw. I know how to draw, I swear. I know how to draw. Very ladylike, exactly. It's just... They bring something. It really pops... It really makes her eyes pop. The money stash. Money pliers. Thanks again. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope I can see you. Oh, right. The schedule. Let me get the schedule. I made a mistake in the schedule and it says May instead of June, but it is May. It is June. It's this week, eh? It's this week. Okay. There you go. Yeah. So here's the schedule for this week. I hope you guys won't miss it. On Thursday, we're gonna be playing Stray, the game with the kitty. I don't know if you guys know it. Let me pull it up. Stray game. This one, where you play as a little kitty cat. And you have to, I think it's like an RPG, and you have to like solve puzzles and things like that. And it's full with robots. We can probably pee on some robots as a kitty. That'll be awesome. To the future. But yeah, we're gonna be playing this game. I've been wanting to play it forever. Ever since it came out. I am very excited for it. So, alright. You guys can't see. Because I have the schedule on. Okay. I'll hide the schedule. This is Stray. This is Stray. The game with the kitty. The game with the kitty. The cute kitty. We can probably pee on some robots as a kitty. I'm very excited for that. So, yeah, I hope I can... Levi entra al chat de manera épicamente. And Levi's gonna get really disappointed because the chat is ending. Ah, hello, Levi. Hello and goodbye. The stream is about to end. But I hope you're able to tune in into Thursday's stream of Stray, the kitty game, where we go against robots and stuff as a kitty. Very, very excited. I hope I can see all of you guys there. Without further ado, and then on Saturday, remember, we also have our corner for art. If you want to submit your art, you have to join the Shrimp Tank Discord. Pinned link in the description. Grab the artist role, important part. You have to grab the artist role, and then you can go to hashtag Art Help Submissions. Well, that's the name of the channel. Art Help Submissions. I will see you all again on Thursday. I hope you have a good night. And stay shrimp. Don't shower. Sleep a lot. Hunch. And remember to not shave your Monika. Keep that money stash right where it is. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye. 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 Adios. Wow. Wow. Wow.